My son died 4 years ago, but when he was 15, he was shot at point-blank range. And I'd like to read you an excerpt of a story I found just when I was trying to compile a book that I wrote with him called Through Our Eyes. This is his story. It's called Jim's Story, 11/13/89, by James Lang. We were supposed to just walk the dog. I wasn't supposed to go. I was playing video games. I just went as a last-minute thing. We were looking around for the dog's leash. We found the gun instead. I was thinking it won't go off. But then I remembered some TV shows where there was ammo in the chamber. But wait, it was right in front of me. I was thankful it missed me. I didn't feel a thing. But wait, it was right in front of me. It must have hit me. My side was really hurting and my hand was full of blood. I remembered hearing on the news how other kids died from their friends shooting them. I was thinking, this is more like a soap opera than real life. I was thinking about God for 10 minutes solid. I was thinking, what's it going to be like? I'm not dying. I might make it. Then I heard the paramedic say he's not going to make it. It was freaky. I felt like dying right then. I didn't really have many friends here. A few months ago, I felt like no one really cared. I had wanted to die. My friend asked me why would you want to die. At that time, I had very few friends. My schoolwork was getting to me. I didn't think to myself, I'm not smart and nobody really likes me. My dad was pressuring for grades just a week before the accident. He said, you should apply yourself, son. I was really angry and hurt inside. I lost my great step-grandpa, and I hadn't listened to him when he last talked to me. When he died, I wasn't able to go to his funeral, so I didn't get to see him. It was all so unfinished. I know now that if I would have been killed myself, I wouldn't have been going to heaven. It was real dark. I heard the paramedics say we lost him. Then I saw a bright light. I saw this weird place, all golden. There were certain people I met, my relative who died in January. To talk to some of my relatives who died, I found that you could speak to anyone. Language wasn't important. The place was all gold. Really pretty. It had sort of like pyramids. Something different, not buildings exactly. It was bright as gold, but even more brighter, more intense. Darker, but then lighter than glowing gold. I remember music. Not harp or chimes, but cool music, like an electric guitar. There were these two guys wearing black robes or something. You couldn't see their faces. One of them was tempting me, telling me he could give me anything I wanted, even a lot of friends. Then the other one yelled at me, trying to hurt me. I remember hearing Jesus' words, remember your sword and shield. I had to try to knock him off. Satan was trying to hurt me. My soul was in battle. When the one took off his mask, it was so sick, like a real horror movie. My friend asked me, did you see Jesus? Yes. He was a man, not old, very young. I understand you, he said to me. His face was humble, not angered, caring and helping a person through hard times. He was there for me. He understood me. He didn't have a long flowing white beard. He had a little beard, like a goatee. He wasn't old at all. He took me through my past, my first grade promotion, my hearing problems, camping, and Christmases with relatives. Then he took me into his lifetime. Different times he was here on earth. I don't remember specifically what he said, as I asked him over and over, why did I live? He told me everything would be forgotten until it is time for you to know. I haven't really told anyone about this part before because I figured you would all laugh at me and not believe me. When I did wake up after 10 hours, the nurse asked me if I had any dreams. She said, "Did you dream when you went somewhere?" Then I knew it wasn't a dream. I asked my other friend about the amusement park. He said he didn't go. He waited there at the hospital to see if I would live. The doctors really couldn't believe I would live through losing all of the blood. I was cut like a cross on my chest, where they had to open me up to massage my heart and do the necessary surgery. The doctor told Grandpa Chris that it was a miracle. There was someone in the operating room with us, someone bigger than life itself. I was in the hospital and they tested me for a month. I thought, it's really weird now. I don't have my own blood anymore. I am stronger now. I talk to him a lot. I know he is real. The experience has brought me closer to the world around me and my family and friends. I used to pick on my little brother, but now we are more like best friends. Jim wrote this story so long ago, 26 years, but it's like speaking to us today. He did pass away on February 12th, 2013, at 1:06 a.m. of a massive heart attack, and all of his organs ruptured. It was his time to go home to be with Jesus. And here's a picture of the team that worked on Jim, and Jim over on the right with the flowers in his hand. God bless you, Jim, and all the people that helped you. And God bless Jesus for bringing you home again. Amen.